here we are at Youmacon 2012 with the amazing voice actor Sonny Strait. Sonny, could you tell my viewers a little bit about yourself?
My name is Sonny Strait. Hey, weird people, it's good to see you again. I am primarily a voice actor and cartoonist. I've been published about 17 times with my comic book work, and I've played literally hundreds of animated characters. Most primarily I'm known for Krillin on Dragon Ball Z, Maze Hughes on Full Metal Alchemist, Kyuzo on Samurai 7, I was the original Toonami Tom, Usopp on One Piece, and I'm sure many others. Oh, Lupin the Third, and others. Something interesting though, I was just in line downstairs. You mind me telling a story?
No, go ahead.
Okay. I was getting a Reuben sandwich. One of the staff people was behind me talking to me, and as we were talking, it was pretty apparent to the guy in front of us that I was a voice actor. So the guy turns around and goes, "You're a voice actor? What do you do?" And I said, "Well, have you ever seen Dragon Ball Z?" He goes, "Yeah." And I said, "Well, I'm Krillin on Dragon Ball Z." Goes, "Oh, wow, that's cool." And I said, "Have you seen Full Metal Alchemist?" And he's like, "Yeah, I used to watch that show, but when they killed that guy with the glasses, I didn't watch it anymore." And I turned and looked at the handler, and as he put me on, and he's like, "I mean, it was a really good show, but it just broke my heart. I couldn't watch it anymore." And I said, "That's the part I played, dude." He goes, "No!" And I said, "That's going to be the best con story. Thank you."
Awesome. So, what are you currently up to? What do you have currently doing?
A lot of One Piece. I play Usopp in One Piece. Control, or I think it's just called C now. I play basically a crack addict on that, but he's a crack addict for money. Let's see, a couple of things I can't announce. My webcomic is called We Shadows. It's WeShadows.com. It's been voted up into the top 10 webcomics for the past 8 months now. And I just finished the first draft of my first biography about cartoonist Wendy Pini. She's a woman that was created the series ElfQuest, and I started working for her as her apprentice. I think it was back in 1999 to 2000. And recently, about a year and a half ago, they were looking for somebody to write the book, and they asked me to do it.
Very cool. So where do you plan on going from here?
That's a good question. Well, I am writing right now and illustrating a 20-page book. Now that I have the rights back to my book that was originally published at Tokyo Pop. But I've decided I'm going to sell it myself and publish it myself. And hopefully the next couple of months you'll be able to buy it at WeShadows.com. And I'm sure whatever voice acting comes my way, you know, it's always something at Funimation. So.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And I saw you perform at Youmacon.
At Youmacon, yeah.
And I have to say, the sound wasn't very good. The sound system messed up. And then I bought your CD and listened to it later. It is awesome. Tell me about your music.
And you know it's the sound system because most of our music on stage was pre-recorded. It's a very electronic band, and it's only enhanced by the keyboardist on stage, and then my wife and I sing live. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you're right, there were some major sound issues. If you go to whitegirlstudios.com, the name of the band is White Girl. And for those of you who are fans of Black Butler, I also play Drossel on Black Butler, the guy that sings London Bridge is Falling Down, and my band does our own version of London Bridge on there. So if you want to hear me sing in an English accent, that's the place to go.
Every now and then I'm listening to your CD in my car, and I'll walk out of my get out of my car, and I'll be walking along singing London Bridges and getting some strange looks. I love that song.
That was really fun too, because I said, you know, I want to do some fan service stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And so I said, well, let's do our own London Bridges in public domain. Let's do our own version of it. And I was in the shower, and the whole structure of the song came to me, and I ran over to my friend Neil's house, who's the keyboardist, and he does a lot of the music writing, and he and I just sat down in one afternoon and popped that song.
Oh, it was awesome. I love that song.
Thank you.
So we're I write for The Weird Review,
yes.
And I'd like to ask at the close of an interview if you could tell me something weird and wonderful about yourself or your projects or something that's happened.
Well, Probably one of the weirdest things that happened to me was when I was in Australia, and I was waiting to go to the convention, and I'm sitting next to this woman, beautiful woman, in blonde hair, and she looked like she was waiting on the bus to go to the convention too. It just did not look like a typical con woman. And I said, "Are you going to the con?" And she goes, "Yeah. I'm a guest." And I went, "Oh, cool. What do you do?" And she said, "Oh, I play a character called Dr. Beverly Crusher on Star Trek: The Next Generation." I was like, "Oh my God! Oh my God! You're Dr. Crusher!" And I'm like, "I'm not worthy." And I actually, she was a wonderful woman. We actually spent the whole weekend hanging out together. At one point, I was playing pool with her and her son and Neville from Harry Potter. Life is pretty weird. Probably another weird thing, I was playing this other. I once kicked Lou Ferrigno's butt. Yeah, the Hulk. I kicked his butt.
You kicked Lou Ferrigno's butt?
I did, in ping pong. I was playing in ping pong. It was obvious that I have a lot more experience in basements than he does, because I was playing ping pong really good, and when I started really kicking his butt, he does this, he looks over the bar and goes, "Oh, no, yeah, I'll be right there," and just leaves. I looked over there, there's nobody at the bar. There's just him, but he did not want to be seen being beaten by anything by me.
Let alone Krillin.
Yeah, Krillin. Yeah, but the Krillin own count got one less that day.
How so? Oh, there.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Sonny. It's been a pleasure. And from Youmacon 2012 in Detroit, Michigan, this has been the Weird Review.
Keep it weird, guys.
Thank you, sir.